Yeah, which one did you prefer, and how do you incorporate the flyweight?
Well, I mean, I like to be a combination. In the perfect world, I want to be a little bit of both. So, I think when it comes to this, when you think about lighter, you automatically think you get quicker. That's one thing, especially as you, the season go on, the older you get, etc. You want to, have any advantage you can to be a little quicker, as well, and hopefully, explosiveness comes with that by being it's not heavy on your feet, so you're able to, go as your body wants you to go, and not be weighed down in any stretch. So.
And this is a little bit of both. So you get the zoom in the bottom in forefoot, and then in the air in the heel, and so it's a little bit of the combination of two. You couldn't do either one all the way, or else you would kind of be either quick or explosive. But then this is kind of the best of both worlds right now. So that was one of the great opportunities to kind of bring both of those together in one product.
Aside from like the technical stuff that you guys have already talked about, when you guys first sat down to talk about designing your shoe, what kind of things did you want to see on your shoe? I mean, aesthetically or function-wise, anything like what did you go in looking for in your own signature shoe?
Well, first of all, being a fan of the brand, sitting back, they've done some unbelievable things. So my first thing was to say, you guys are great. Let me see what you guys can come up with. And then let's work from there. I can't sit down and sketch. I'm not good at that. These guys have been great. That's why the brand is as successful it is. And then let's go from there. And so, we played with a lot of different ways, different styles, different looks, et cetera, until we, found it, both sides was, cool with the way they came out. So just let them be great and come up with what they feel is the next, revolving door, of shoe designs. And, here we have it.
Definitely let us, and has been very open to letting us explore and get feedback, but I think aggressive was one of the key words. Unique is another word. I mean, if you look at it, it definitely has a new flavor to it, a new direction. It's allowing us to kind of spread the look and feel. I mean, if you go back to, any of the great shoes that Tinker did back in the day too, even up until the 23, the 25th shoe, 26th shoe. If you look at those, they are unique, and it's either a love or a hate. And this is kind of along those lines where you're either going to dig it or you're not. But definitely is moving the needle forward and is allowing us to kind of bring another generation of performance product to the table. And Dwyane's just been awesome in working with us and letting us kind of do our thing and getting the feedback that we need desperately from it.
I'm just curious, being that this is such a lightweight shoe, can you just go into a little on the materials that are used on the upper and what makes it such a lightweight shoe?
Sure. The first was just a very thin monofilament mesh that we kind of backfilled a little bit. This one was one of the first standard pieces or product production samples that we played with, which was an inner booty. So we got this seamless inner feel. Then we started putting structure on it as little as possible. And then we started using skins, and been calling them skins because they're literally very, very thin, lightweight materials that are being welded and bonded no-sew down for that cleaner, lighter, and closer to the foot feel. So the fewer layers, the thinner they are, the better they're going to fit. And then the stability up on top with the synthetics and the real leathers that you see up in here. That's again the way the ankle is moving and the way the stability, you need that. That was a crucial part. You could have done the entire shoe this way with skins, but it would have been just too light. It wouldn't have held up under the rigorous play. Then we took and you'll see inside here, this is internally you'll see there was a heel counter inside. And what we wanted to do is get actually the upper closer to his feet. So we got that, and when you see the finished shoe, you'll see that we actually took that on the outside. And it did an external heel cup. Which normally is reserved for the inside of the shoe. We ended up saying let's expose that a little bit more, and let's make it kind of key and start seeing the inside of the shoe coming out, so you get actually closer to the foot. Again, on the insides, just that really that high attention to detail on finishing the nylons and the materials on the inside as far as comfort's concerned. Dee brings up a great point about it just being comfortable. It's got to be comfortable. You got to slip your feet in there immediately. You don't want to beat this thing up and have to wear it in to fit. So fit being fit is function, as far as I'm concerned, and fit is performance. And so, as long as this thing fits, those materials all come together to create the best fit.